y'all doing? Alright, so a few weeks ago eveRide brought me his CSC RX3 and asked me to jump on it and record some thoughts. So I did that, and I'm about to play that for y'all. But before I do, I just wanted to give you a heads up on a couple things. The first thing is I hit something with my lens, so there's like a smudge on there, and I normally would have just thrown that footage away and reshot it, but by the time I figured it out, the bike was 2 states away, so can't do that. The other thing is this is just a test ride. Keep that in mind. Like the other reviews that I've done on the channel, I had the bike for at least several months, usually over a year, and I rode it, I worked on it, did all the maintenance, I knew what it was like to live with that bike for a long time, and then I did the review. I didn't do the reviews like just after a month of riding it. I did them after riding it a lot. So keep that in mind. This one's just a test ride. I was just riding it for an hour, and if somebody's ridden that bike a whole lot more and they disagree with me, I'd have to defer to them. Alright, Ned, roll that. Alright, eveRide, I've been riding the Chinese twin around for a little more than an hour now, and I think I got this bike figured out. You know, it's not really a product of consumer demand, is it? I mean, does the world really need a 250 adventure bike? No, it don't. So why does this bike exist? Well, I'll tell you, because Zhongshan wanted to bring motorcycles to the United States, and because of economies of scale, it would be a lot more cost-effective for them to bring 3 250s all on the same platform than just this bike, and that's why they got the dual sport. CSC has a dual sport. It has this bike, and it has the more sporty street bike, all with the 250 platform. It's just cheap for them to do. It's a business decision. And then also, it's probably stupid hard and stupid expensive to get a bike registered with the EPA in this country. Same reason why Yamaha and Honda's dual sports are 250s, and why Suzuki hasn't updated their design of their 400 in 17 years. Because people who live in places where freedom isn't legal screw everything up. So that's why this bike exists. It's not a consumer demand thing. It's a business decision, and you know, and also because of stupid regulations. But that doesn't mean it's a stupid bike. You know, the WR250R is a great bike, lots of fun, and the reason it's a 250 and not a 450, and the reason it is the way it is for a lot of those same reasons. So you know, the question is, like, who is this bike for? So let's break that down. Like if somebody came to me, like obviously it looks like an adventure bike, so if somebody came to me and said, hey, I want to do some adventure riding, I want to go across the country and do whatever the road throws at me, should I get this bike? I'd be like, no, for 4,000 bucks I'd get a V-Strom 650, or maybe even a KLR 650, maybe even an XR 650. I mean, those bikes probably could be more comfortable than this bike. A lot better part support, especially if you're out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and I trust those bikes more, and you know, used you can get them for about 4,000 bucks. So I'd get one of those instead. No, I'd go one further than that. If somebody wanted to compare this to like a WR250R, or maybe even CRF 250L, I might take those as adventure bikes over this. I just think those with a windscreen and some soft luggage bags in the back over a long distance, I kind of feel like they're a little bit more up to the challenge, and then when I get home I can take that crap off of them and have a great dirt bike. So who is this bike for? Like who is it that says, you know what, I'm gonna get bike X, and I say no, don't get bike X, get a CSC RX3 instead? Like, when does that ever happen? I got an answer for that. This is what it is. People who want to get a scooter. Yeah, people want to get a scooter. Somebody came to me and said, you know, I'm thinking about getting a scooter. They're like 4,000 bucks new. I'd be like, don't get a scooter. You look stupid on a scooter. Get this instead. You look cool on this. This is a great looking bike, and it's actually pretty fun to ride. You know what? It can handle the highway and a scooter can't. It can go off-road and a scooter can't. Get this instead of a scooter. If you're just putting around town, or you're just doing a short commute to work, this is great. You know, you could even fit a 15-inch laptop into the luggage compartment if you really need to. So yeah, this would be better than a scooter. You know, and then what if that person then said to me, well, you know what, I'm gonna get a cool looking scooter, you know, like a Honda Ruckus. I'm like, no, there's no such thing as a cool looking scooter. Even when you're on a Ruckus, people still know exactly what you look like when you're sitting on the toilet. get this instead. And maybe they might say, well, no, I'm going to get a Honda Grom because, you know, it's like the supermoto scooter and it's got gears and stuff. I mean, no, you look like a damn circus bear riding a Honda Grom. Get this instead. This is a pretty cool looking bike. It's great for getting around town. It's great for a short commute. It can do a little bit off-road if you needed to. Like this is your bike. So that's who I think this bike is for. People who were going to get a scooter and don't want to look stupid. You know, if for every other kind of need that I can think of, I can also think of a better alternative that you'd be better off with, even used, for $4,000. So that's what I got to say about this bike. I hope that's helpful. You have a good week. Over and out.
Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Those actions go a long way to helping me out and to encouraging me to make more videos. Y'all have a good week. Over and out.